YouTube, it's me, Jen, your pudgy picker, back with another video. This is information that I learned quite some time ago, and I thought maybe out there you would find it useful. If this is your first time tuning in, or you're just tuning in for this information, consider subscribing. I am a full-time reseller. I sell in an antique booth as well as on eBay. Now, I do sell clothes on eBay, and I do sell fabric in my booth and on eBay. So sometimes you'll come across a fabric, and knowing the content of that fabric is important for people who want to purchase it. I bought a piece of fabric at Savers thrift store today, half price day, so it was only $1. This is the piece of fabric I got, and I felt it and I thought, that feels like wool. So I have a trick to show you how to figure out if it is wool or if it's a synthetic. So what you're going to need is, you're going to need a tissue. Just lay it flat, and then you're going to go to the raw edge of the fabric. Get my scissors. And you're just going to cut off the tiniest little sliver. You don't need much, about that bit. Not a big deal. Now, if you do sell clothes and you need to find out, you think, ooh, where am I going to get that from? If you are selling, let's say you have a jacket and it's lined, you can usually reach behind the lining and find where the seam is and cut just this teeny tiny little piece off. Most clothes, of course, are labeled with what they are, but if for some reason it isn't, or you don't know, or like me, you got a basic piece of fabric and it's not marked, this is the way you find out. So what you're going to need, now where did I put it? There it is a basic lighter. So you lay your tissue out, and then what you're going to do is light this. Okay, so the first thing, whew, it smells like burning hair. That's your first indication that it is wool. Now, once you have that burnt end, what you're going to do is you're going to just pinch off that little singed part on the very end. So you just kind of squeeze it. Now, it feels a little crunchy. It doesn't feel like hard like a burnt plastic would or polyester. And then you just kind of squeeze it a little bit in there. And then when you open it up, this is what I'm seeing. So you're seeing that it is ashy. So that's telling you that this is wool indeed. Now, if it was plastic, polyester, and you did that, when you lit it, it would curl up kind of like it did, but once it cooled off and you kind of felt it, it would feel like a little bead or a hard piece of plastic. So then you know that it is it's a blend that is mostly polyester, or it is indeed polyester. Nowadays, fabrics can simulate other fabrics very easily, and so it might be difficult to tell if a fabric is wool or not. So, indeed, this is a piece of wool. Whew, stinks. So when you burn it and it smells like plastic, then it's polyester. You burn it, it's ashy, smells like burning hair, then yeah, it's wool. So if this is your first time joining me and just tuned in to get this information, welcome to my channel. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on eBay as well as an antique booth. Now in my antique booth, I sell fabric, and also some fabric I sell online as well as clothes. So this information will probably come in very handy. And if it is indeed wool, then you're gonna probably get a higher price for a piece of clothing or a piece of fabric. So knowing that it is wool is very important. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Let me know, did you know this information already? If you didn't, will it come in handy in your business? I'd like to know. Also consider subscribing if you haven't already. I do many different types of videos on this channel, including hauls from garage sales, thrift stores, auctions, even the occasional curbside treasure. You never know what I'm going to find. So I will see you guys next time. And until then, happy picking. Bye. Hey YouTube, it's me, Jen, your pudgy picker. Welcome back, all of my pudgy peeps. I don't know. Is that a good term for you guys? I think I've used that once before. But today I have a haul. Yay! Went to Savers. I know, you think I bought a million things, but whenever I go on half price day, which in my area, Savers do half price day every Monday, by the time they print this all out and it has the price and half price, half price, I end up with a mile-long receipt. So today I spent $40.56. So I'm going to show you what I got. I did get some tops, I got some fabric, and some other little bricky-brack, and a few things that could be, I don't know, project. One kind of thing I thought it was kind of shabby and kind of cool, and now I'm thinking it might be a little too shabby to sell. I don't know. But I do have a piece of fabric, so maybe I can zhuzh it up a little bit. We'll see. So let's dive right in. So first things I'm going to show you is the hard goods that I got. And I don't know, I have a couple things that I managed to find, and I don't know, it's a treasure hunt. Every time you go, you don't know what you're going to find. Sometimes you go and you just can't get enough, and other days you're like, why did I get out of bed and spend a dime in gas to get here? So you tell me when I show you what I got. I'm going to give you a basic idea how much I'm going to ask for it. Let me know if it's something you would have picked up or something you would say, no thank you. So this first item that I got was only $2, and it is a Lighthouse birdhouse. Isn't that cool? So I guess you could probably use this for an actual birdhouse. Doesn't have a way to empty it. It's more decorative probably than anything else. It's got this wire here. I don't know. It looks a little faded, but then when I look at this, I'm thinking it's kind of painted that way. So, plus, it does have that dusty patina, so I will have to clean it up a little bit, but it is cute. It's got, like, the netting and a boat and some rope and a little barrel. So, yeah, that's pretty cute. Again, pay $2, probably, oh, I don't know, 14 bucks, I'm guessing. I don't think I'm going to replace this wire, but I may take it off one end and kind of curl it or give it a little more personality. So I guess you could either have it sitting or you could go ahead and hang it up. So that was kind of a cute find. I don't know, I looked at it, and sometimes when you're in a rush or you're trying to get down the aisles, I looked and I thought, it's only $2. It looks kind of faded. Oh, nah, maybe it's just dusty. But hey, $2, it's definitely worth the risk. Cleaning it up and going ahead and selling it. I do look at the frames. I usually don't buy too many frames. I try and get ones that are a little bit different, or the quality or the material is a little bit better. This one is metal. It's very cute. It says it's 6 Trees. Never heard of that brand. I do buy a lot of, I think it's Marden. There's one particular one that I always find, and the new tag always says Kohl's. So this one, it does not have an original price. It is a 4x6. As you could tell, it was only $1.50. The back, pretty good condition. Now, what I do with picture frames is I could probably just put this out like it is, but sometimes I will go online, go on Google, and to images, and type in something that you think would fit this frame, like antique couple or anything like that, you know, sepia couple photo, and then you can find one, print it off, and put it in there. It seems to me that frames seem to do better when they have a regular picture in them, because people can look at it and they can see their own picture. Now, when you get ones like this that are new, they have something in there. Sometimes you get ones that don't have their original paper in them because somebody had a photo and then took it out. So nobody wants to look at this with just a basic piece of cardboard in it. I would say this probably will go for $6 to $8 in my booth. So that was a pretty good pickup. I don't know. This is something I end up picking up all the time because I'm like, that's such a good price, and oh, people will love it. And then I don't know, lanterns had like a really big thing going on for the longest time. This one does have glass. I mean, $1.50. I couldn't say no. So it is metal. It is kind of this shabby chic whitewashed finish. I don't think I don't know. I think it needs new batteries. Yeah, I think it's got 3 AAAs. So what I could do with this is I could maybe, I don't know, ooh, can you even open it? I don't know. I was thinking you could open it up and put like a little bit of moss or something in there, but I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to take this top off. So I figured that was a pretty good price. Ooh, I don't know. This top is not cooperating. It looks like it's busted, so I'm not going to pick it up by that. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's pinched together or something. I'll figure that out. But yeah, it is glass, and some of it's metal, some of it's plastic, but hey, it's cute. I would say $6 or $7 on this would do really well, and somebody will love it out there. So again, I don't know. I don't really get that many lanterns unless it's a really good price, and if I can, you know, zhuzh it up a little bit, I think that would definitely help. I have several lampshades that I could use with this lamp. Ones that, the way that it's cut, you can either put it this way or this way. So I thought this was a nice lamp. It is metal. It was only $2.50, and it has this part, so you put the shade on there. And I even think I have a beaded one that would look really nice on this. So in my basement area where I have all of my stock ready to go out to my booth, I have a whole bunch of lamp bottoms and I have a whole bunch of lampshades. So sometimes you go down there and they can match up. Other times you're like, I'll just set this aside until I find one. But I thought this was really nice. It's kind of a black bronze kind of thing going on. Now, put a nice shade on there and I will be able to put probably $16 to $18 on this. Lamps have been selling like crazy. Our time just changed. So it's getting darker earlier. So I don't know. I think people are tired of being in the dark. So that should do pretty well. I don't know. The last couple times I've been taking lamps out, I had a customer say, oh, those are nice. How much? I'll take them. They were buffet lamps, so it was a set of 2. And then I had a vendor who liked a lamp and bought it. I brought in 2 more. She liked those and bought them. So I am fortunate enough in my booth to have electricity in my antique mall. Not all the booths do, and lamps just do better when they're lit up. So I did get a vintage craft kit. This is a sunset stitchery. I'm looking for a date. I don't know. I just love when these have Roman numerals on them. MCMLXXVII. Google that. So I'll have to figure out how old this is. It says Keepsake and Memories. And it is a, I don't know, crewel, I guess they call it, or needlepoint. I don't know. My mother used to do cross stitch, so I'm very familiar with that. It's got the yarn, the instructions, everything in it. Only $1.50, so I definitely picked that up. It is sealed. Usually if I would find something like this that's been opened, I usually don't buy it because I'm worried that not everything's in there. And at that price, it's just not worth it. So this will go on eBay. I will do a little research, see if I can find any. But normally I would just off the top of my head guess that this would probably be, I don't know, $12 to $16. Sometimes I kind of have a price in mind and I look it up and it's like, holy cow, it's worth way more, or holy cow, it's not worth barely anything. But for $1.50, I don't know, I don't get too very good reception in the on my phone in the Savers store that I go into. So sometimes you just kind of have to go with your gut feeling if you've been doing this for a while, or if something's $1 or $2, it's like, why take that time to research it? Just grab the dumb thing and go. Even if I only get 10 or 12, I'm still going to be making money on it. So yeah. I did find a purse. I don't know. I've been looking at the purses every week when I go, and I haven't really been finding anything. And this particular thrift store still thinks that Vera Bradley should be $20 to $30 a piece. And It's just not the case anymore. I had a whole bunch of Vera Bradley, sold some online. I put some in my booth. I finally marked like the last 4 or 5 bags down to like $5. And I had a few sell, but I don't know. You just, right now, you can't give them away. But I got this Lily Bloom purse. Now, Lily Bloom is pretty popular, and it's a plastic material, and it is made from recyclable water bottles. Did you know that? So, you know, it's, of course, nowadays it's very trendy to be reuse, recycle, you know. So this one was $7.99, paid half price, so it was $4. So I looked it over, and it looks really good. What I check for when I look at purses is I look at the straps to make sure they're not falling apart. This is like a seat belt kind, so I'm just making sure it's pretty clean and not really dirty. And then also I like to look inside, because sometimes you'll find an old dead melted piece of candy in there. So you just never know. And or if a pen blew up in there, nobody wants that. So also another thing to do is to check all of the zippers and snaps and make sure everything is in working order. Sometimes there's a couple thrift stores I've gone to that when they put the price tag, they'll put it right on this edge of the zipper and you can't open it, and that's aggravating. But this is a pretty bright one, very cute. This will probably go, it will go on eBay. I will research it to see if this particular pattern is of interest, but these can go anywhere from probably $14 up. So it should do pretty good. So that was a good score. Like I said, I haven't found purses in a while. Certain brands I kind of look for. I look for Relic. I look for Lily Bloom. Vera Bradley, not anymore. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. But if you're not sure, look it up. And if you're not sure, you don't get reception, go online, go on eBay, and just start scrolling, start looking for stuff that, you know, has a good price tag on it. I did get a couple of project pieces. I'm not sure how I'm going to stage this or if I'm going to put something in it to sell with it, but it's this very adorable, cute little tool chest. It was painted gray. They didn't paint the bottom. It's not particularly old or fancy, but it was only $1. So I don't know. I will clean this up. It looks pretty dirty inside. This is something I could just whitewash white and then just kind of, you know, rub it off to get a little bit of that gray showing through. I don't know, put some fake plants or something in here, or I don't know. But I figured that was a good price for only $1. Even if I sell it as it is, I could probably get 8 to 10. I don't know. When it comes to stuff like this, you almost kind of have to stage it or put something in it to sell with it, because a lot of people, in my experience, when it comes to having something in an antique mall, they think, oh, that's so cute, but I don't know what I do with it, so I'm not going to buy it. So even if you put something in there and then somebody buys it and says, oh, I have another use for it, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Just put something in there and sell it. I did get a couple of salt and pepper shakers. Oh, was it last week I was in there? I saw a cute one and I picked it up and I dropped it. My instinct was to put my foot out. It landed on my foot, but it still broke. And then when I was there today, I was like, oh, look at that. Oh, that's the one I broke last week. I don't know why I didn't give it to somebody. I don't know. But these were only $1. They're not really old, but they are very cute because, I mean, you should have a drinking game of every time I say cute, you have to take a shot of something. You probably won't make it to the end of the video. So these were in a bag. They were only $1. And they are the most adorable, didn't say cute, owls. Look at those. They're really nice fall colors, but I do put out salt and pepper shakers all year round. I guess I don't even care. If they're really seasonal looking, I'll wait until that season comes along. But there are people who like them, who collect them. And it's one of those things that in my booth, it sits for a little while, and then all of a sudden, somebody buys, like a whole bunch are sold. So I don't know. Whoever you are out there, I got your salt and pepper shakers. So these will probably go, I would say probably 6 to 8. probably $8. They're not really marked or anything, but they do have the corks in them. I always kind of look to make sure because unless they're vintage or antique or especially collectible, people usually buy stuff like that to use it. Let's see, what else? Oh, this is the piece I got it, and I thought, oh, that's really cute. But then I got looking at it, and it looks beat up, so I'm not really sure if I'm just going to leave it the way it is. It is this adorable little stool. I have one like this, very similar to this, that I have out at my booth. I'm waiting for it to sell. It's a little bit of a different color scheme, but you get looking at this, and it's got a few little bald spots here. So I don't know. I'm thinking I may just go ahead and take the legs off and reupholster this and then sell it. It was only $2. So, you know, you have that moment where you're like, do I really have time to do a new project? And then you're like, $2. Like here, can you see that? That is really just, I mean, it's just falling apart. So it is an older one. And then the first piece of fabric I'm going to show you, I'm thinking that might even be cute. You know, paint the legs white. And then I have this, it's almost like a old-fashioned ticking, but it is a canvas. So I don't know, maybe that would be good for that. I only paid $1 for this fabric. It says made in the USA. Doesn't say anything else. Ooh, it's Waverly. I don't know, maybe I should just sell this. Waverly does pretty good. Even this second fabric I got would be cute on it if I did the legs in white. So, I don't know. That one was only $1. So, I don't know. I guess I'll have to think about it and see what I decide to do with it. But for $2, why not? Winter's coming. I'll have a project to do. This is like a cotton or a cotton blend that I got. It was only $1. It's kind of this irregular polka dot. Very cute. I would say there's probably, I don't know, yard and a half on this. The other ones I think just have a yard. They are thicker, and upholstery fabric is wider than just regular apparel fabric. Now, before this video, I did put up another video on how to tell if a fabric is wool or not. And this is the piece of fabric that I used, and it is indeed wool. I only paid $1 for it. And so if you're interested in finding out if clothing or a piece of fabric is wool, go back and find that one. I think it's just before this one, and then you'll be able to tell if what the fabric is made out of. Even if it's clothes, you can find a way to do this. So I believe that's all for everything except clothes. I know not all of you are into clothes, but I do sell my clothes on eBay. I don't sell any clothes in my booth. The city that my mall is in, you have to have a special permit as a business to sell secondhand clothes. I guess it's kind of costly to have this permit. I don't know why, but there are no thrift stores in the city where my booth is. So you figure most places are selling it. You know, if you have a Goodwill or whatever, they're getting stuff and reselling it. And to have that added expense of a permit, so just go a few cities over and have a thrift store there. So the clothes that I did pick up today, I think 1 or 2 are for me. The rest are for resale. This one is a Liz and Me, which is a Catherine's brand. This one is a 4X, a 30-32. I paid $2.75. It's not buttoned up. I should have probably did that before I started. But it is just this basic shirt. It's got the 3/4 sleeves with the button up. It's kind of got this silvery kind of line in it. I don't know. Yeah, there, you could see it right there. But it's just kind of a basic, almost like a dress shirt. And then on the front, on both sides, it has these button flap pockets. Very cute, and it's a good size for reselling. Next item is something I'm going to keep. It looks pretty comfy. It's not a brand I think that I have ever heard of, or I don't usually resell it if I've never really heard of it. This one is W5. Have you ever heard of that before? This one was $3.50, half price. It is kind of a knit. It's got a little bit of stretch to it, but it is just a basic striped top. It's a 2X. It is a 3/4 sleeve. That'll be nice to wear with a black pair of jeans. So that is for me. The back is kind of cute. It's got this little detail in the back. So that one's mine. This one, I don't know. This is not something I would normally buy for myself, but I was like, I could probably wear that. I don't know. It is a 3X, so I don't know. I'll try it on and see what it looks like. If not, I can always resell it. It's a Kim Rogers Curvy. It was $4.25. It doesn't have a collar, but it's this really pretty striped top. It's got the 3/4 button-up sleeves, and the back has this gathered detail in the back. Isn't that cute? So yeah, I'll try it on, see what it looks like. We'll see. The rest are for resale. This one is a Catherine's. It is a 5X. It was $2.50. I don't know, usually they mark their Catherine's up, so this somehow got past the people in the back. It's this crinkle cotton look. It looks really like, I don't know, it looks really like a hot pink, but it's more of a, what do you call it, like a burgundy. It's got this embroidery detail on the front. It's got the ties. It's 3/4 sleeves. So there's what that looks like. So I don't know, that really doesn't look like a 4. Well, yeah, yeah, that is a 4X. So that one will go on eBay. I did pick up 2 tops that did not have a price on them. And this particular thrift store is okay with just giving you a price at the register. So I know some thrift stores are like, nope, doesn't have a price, can't sell it to you, especially on a half price day. But the one that I was going to get, they said it was $11.99, and I said, what? And it's the same brand as this one that the other one that didn't have a price that I did buy. So I was like, nope, that's too much. So, I mean, if I was buying it for myself, $11.99, it would be $6, but not for resale. That's too much. So that one was an Avenue. This is an Avenue as well. This one is a 26/28, and it is a tie-dye t-shirt. Very cute. And then it has this like metal kind of stud detail. It's a V-neck, short sleeve. There's the back. So yeah, that's pretty cute. That should do well. That one was $7.99, so it was $4. I don't know. There's some shirts there that are $20 or even a little more, and that's just insane. Absolutely insane. Especially when you know it's a brand that they sell at Walmart or used to sell at Kmart. I don't know. So, I mean, I understand thrift stores getting stuff, and if it's worth a lot of money, you know, they're going to ask for more. I totally get it. But, I don't know, you really got to know what you're doing back there. People are like, oh, this looks fancy, even though it's a Terra and Sky from Walmart, and somebody probably paid $5 to $8 for it. Yeah, not so much. So that is all that I got today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. What did you like? What did you not like? And if you're selling or you're selling an antique booth, how are lanterns doing for you? I don't know. They're kind of tanking at this point, but I don't know. I see something for $1.50 and I'm like, I can't. So I don't know. Everything comes in waves, and if you can make some money and ride that wave, then hey, go ahead. It's not a problem. Things are constantly changing, and what you're going to get today may not necessarily be what you get tomorrow. So again, I will see you guys next time, and get out there, find some good stuff. Now that garage sale season is long gone in my area in Cleveland, it is time to move on to going to the thrift store each week. So look forward to these videos probably every week, unless something comes up and I can't go. But I'll keep going out there and find a good junk, because even if you can't get out there and you can't find anything, or you know, you're holding off because you got a lot of stuff that you want to resell, you can live vicariously through my hauls. I don't mind. So I will see you guys next time. But until then, happy picking. Bye.